Hola Francisco, buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches.
Hola, Jorge. How are we today?
We are great. Thank you so much. And really happy because our topic today, after our music, is going to be quite attractive.
Fun, fun,
There's a,
fun.
there's a little bit of a clue here. There's some wine involved in it.
Ooh, it is
We'll be,
wine. It has to be good.
we'll be back in a second, okay?
Okay. So, yes, Jorge, as you have said, we are going to be talking about wine.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, wine. But to
Yeah.
be more precise, something a little bit more than just wine. We're going to be talking about a famous wine battle that is taking place next week here in Spain.
Wine battle.
Hmm.
What a waste. Come on.
Oh, it's fun.
Really?
Oh, gosh. Okay. So, yes, that's what we're going to be talking today. We're going to be talking about the wine battle in La Rioja.
Oh, La Rioja is that's not far from Navarra, from where you
Mhm.
are, and it's part of that triangle, which is Navarra, La Rioja at the bottom, and then the Basque Country. It's very famous for the wines in all the area.
It's a huge wine region.
Uh
We
huh.
have three different DOs
Yeah.
in this tiny little corner. And probably the most important one is La Rioja, or
Okay.
Americans call it La Rioja, but it's
Yeah.
Rioja with a at the end. Rioja.
Jorge La Rioja,
Ah.
Francisco. We sound like Germans today.
I don't say, ja, no, guten Morgen. No.
Okay, so let us
Okay.
know a little bit about the why is this happening?
Okay, so why is this happening? What is the wine battle in La Rioja?
Yeah.
This takes place in the capital of La Rioja, it's Logroño, but the wine capital of La Rioja, it is a tiny little village called Aro, Haro, Aro,
Wait a minute. H-A-R.
R-O,
Oh, Aro.
Aro. So Aro,
The
it's
mm.
place where you have more wineries per capita in Spain. Okay, it's like
Yeah.
incredible how many wineries you have. And the village by it is called Miranda de Ebro. Okay, Ebro is a big river
The
that
river. Yeah.
crosses all La Rioja and goes all the way to Barcelona. And this river is the one that brings all the greatness to the soil, and that's why the grapes are so good. So there
Uh-huh.
has always been a rivalry between the two villages, Aro and Miranda de Ebro. In the Middle Ages,
Yeah.
there was, can you imagine that if the line, the border of my village, it's 3 miles this way, I have 3 extra miles to collect wine. So
Yeah.
there were always 3 miles to the right, 3 miles to the left, 5 miles to the right, 10 miles. They were always fighting what was the end of the village.
So there was a
That
constant rivalry about the limits.
they would go constant rivalry. So that's where there was battles, and
Yeah.
that is the origin of the wine battle. The thing
And
is that
that happens when? What time of the year you said?
so it happens in June 29th. Okay. But
Hot.
we need to
Yeah.
go all the way to the 20th century. In 1949, they had always had wine battles, but the thing is, in 1949, it is the first moment that the Spanish national newspapers talk about the wine battle in La Rioja.
Yeah.
Okay? And it has gone from a fun thing between two villages, you know, to a huge global thing that people from everywhere, young kids around the world, they have it on their bucket list, like the wine battle in La Rioja. It's like
Right.
the thing to do. It's amazing. And to top all of that, you have to think that June 29th,
Yeah.
it is the wine battle in La Rioja. And a week after that,
Yeah.
it is my home, the running of the bulls in Pamplona.
Oh, that's true.
So
Yeah.
for a lot of young kids, they can check two things
in one
uh,
go,
in one go, in 1 week. It's like,
in one
okay,
week.
one
Yeah.
battle running with the bulls. Check, check, gone.
Oh my
So
God.
that is the
So,
origin of it.
how does it work? Was the I mean, describe a little bit how a wine battle can be. I cannot.
Okay.
Okay,
So
let's know, please.
what you're saying is what a lot of people thinks. It's
Yeah,
just a wine battle. It's not just a wine battle. Okay.
it's not throwing bottles of wine.
No, no, no. Well, sometimes no, no. The thing is that what we celebrate, and the reason why we celebrate June 29th, it is we're Spain, and in Spain, in the summer, in the moment we hit the summer, every village has the festivity of their village. All of them, most of them, related to saints. Okay,
Yeah, well, it's the tradition,
it's a
but
tradition,
anyway, it's more because of the festivity rather
the
than the
festivity, yeah.
religious thing.
But June 29th is St. Peter. Okay, so
Is
it
it?
is the weekend where you find, especially in the north part of Spain,
Yeah.
where you're gonna find more village celebrations because San Pedro, we call them San Pedradas, okay? The San Peter's
San
festivity,
Pedradas.
San
Pedradas
Pedradas,
also means like you're hit
everywhere.
by a stone.
Well, Pedro, Pietro, it's stone,
Oh,
okay?
that's
Because
right. Yeah.
San Peter is the stone of the
Forgot
Catholic
about that. Yeah.
Church, okay? So what we celebrate, it is the day of San Peter, right? As I said, if you go to Burgos, you have San Pedro. If you go to Aro, you have San Pedro. If you go to my tiny little village, Burgi, San Pedro.
Yeah.
It's the main patron saint of many, many, many villages, right?
Hmm.
But don't get me wrong, you have all summer long, you are going to find all of these celebrations. But in Aro, they do the wine battle. And the thing is not they just go ahead and they fight. No. We have one whole week that we honor St. Peter. And this is a mixture between religion, paganism. We have to understand that in Christianity, when you go to Mass,
Yeah.
you and you have a communion, you can have it bread and wine.
Hmm.
Okay? So the origin of wine production around here has always been the priests. So
Okay.
relating wine traditions with religion, it
Yeah.
is a very big thing in this area, especially in the north part of Spain.
Yeah.
So, as I said, the day of June 29th, the day starts with a procession, okay, in la Plaza de la Paz, main plaza in Aro.
The main square. Yeah.
Everybody, yeah, everybody goes there dressed in white and red. That is the festivity outfit around here. Yeah,
You said white and red is kind of similar to the San Fermines in Pamplona.
exactly.
Yeah.
Everywhere around
Yeah.
here, you're gonna find white and red look. Okay, it's not
Okay.
yet. Everybody knows about the week of the Rhino of the Bulls is white and red, but in many many villages it's white and red. Sometimes
Okay.
maybe white and blue, white and green, but that uh, that look.
That is
Everybody
something
goes.
particularly from that area, that
Yeah,
outfit.
most of the people, whenever you have a village celebration, if you don't know what to wear white. It's like
That's true.
you're gonna be okay. Uh, so what they do is from that point on, they have a procession, a religious procession, and they go from Aro to outside of the city. It's about 6 kilometers, about less than 3 miles. It's very
Three and a half miles. Yeah.
very little to Riscos de Biliboy.
To what?
Bilibio, Riscos de Bilibio. It's a little mountain where there's a
Okay.
chapel
All right.
and
Yeah.
there's a mass. Okay, so in the church of San Felices, there is going to be a mass. And when the mass ends, everybody is ready with their wine to start the wine battle in that area.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
by
Wait
the
a
church.
minute. You're blowing my mind here. So you're telling me that there is a protocol of wearing a certain outfit, then you have to go seriously on a religious parade to a
Mhm.
hermit somewhere in the mountains.
Somewhere, yeah, nearby, yeah.
Well, but somewhere in the
Uh-huh.
mountains. Yeah. Right. Outside of the
Yep.
city. And then that is all the protocol to be prepared for a wine battle.
There we go. And then the
That
wine.
sounds so bizarre.
It is so Spanish. I mean, it's like, come on, you go to mass and then
Ah,
you get drunk.
yeah.
But it is so much fun. I mean,
But
you,
how do they use the wine to for the battle?
oh, people works it. I mean, you can, the bota, the wine, the pig skin, the
Yeah,
traditional way
the
of
skin.
drinking.
Yeah,
People, a lot of people wears that.
yeah.
But now the water guns. There's
Oh,
people brings humongous water guns. I say, "Pa, pa, 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 pa." It is hilarious. It is so. Can't you imagine all of this wine everywhere around?
yeah.
What if one drop of wine falls in your eyes? You're gonna be ah! So people
Crying
wear
all the time.
goggles and
Yeah,
snow skin glasses,
yeah.
so you can see and you can wipe them.
Okay. Wait a minute. This is crazy.
It is. Oh gosh.
I mean, I've heard about that, but being probably one of those so focusedly in a place or locally
Yeah,
placed
so local.
festivities is not as known as the big ones, like the tomato battle in somewhere in the east, that like your festivity in Pamplona. But
Bulls.
this I've heard about this one, but I didn't know it was this crazy. And now, how many people could they gather? Do you have a number? Have you heard of something? Do you have
So
a
last
guess?
time, so I've been a couple of times when
Oh,
I
you
was
have?
young. Okay.
Yeah.
When I was young and there was barely nobody going. All of this has exploded with internet, with social media and all of
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. Now it's becoming a huge thing. There's about 10 to 15,000 people joining in the wine battle.
Excuse
Okay.
me.
It is big.
So, how
Okay.
much wine is used in all that?
Last year, they said it was about 40,000 liters.
40,000 liters is that
How many
10,000
gallons is that?
gallons?
I think it is 40,000 liters. I mean, it's like
What a
10,000 gallons of
waste. But what kind of wine do they use? I mean, if it is in that region, what is a good wine?
No, 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 no. It's not good wine. It is leftover wine. It's, uh, in Spain, we have Gran Reserva,
Yeah.
which is the best one, then Reserva, then Crianza, then
Yeah.
Table,
Yeah.
then the leftover, and then the one that you throw away.
Okay.
There's like,
Okay, so to our friends in the United States or North America, or whoever that probably know about this, can it be compared with that wine that it was very famous among the youth some decades ago in the United States? It was called Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm. I've never heard about that.
It's like our Don Simon. It's another brand. Yeah, exactly.
Don't call that wine. That's some sweet liquid with red color.
By the way, guys, this is not sponsoring anything at all. This is just a curiosity. If you Google Don Simon and you see the logo, it's so similar to Boom's Farm. So is the
Really?
taste. So is the taste. So,
Super sweet, super, well,
yeah.
college wine. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's
right.
even worse than that. Okay. I've never tasted
Really.
a boom thing wine, you say, but this one here, it's like, it comes on brick, it doesn't come in bottles. And it's, you drink it when you're young.
I don't know about Boone's Farm, but this one that I mentioned on Simon, they tried to bottle it and put it like a kind of a marketing with a better label, more elaborated. It didn't work. It didn't work. But anyway,
Nah.
oh God. And so, can you actually drink that wine? Although whether it is not that quality, but you drink that wine?
Yeah. I mean, you drink the wine. I think you get more drunk by the air, and all your clothes are with wine. You, it's just a lot of fun. It's great. It's funny. One thing that a lot of people don't know is that you don't have to sign in, especially for our, I don't want to say American, Anglo-Saxon listeners. Uh, you know, everybody's like, where do I sign in? you don't have to sign in. You
You just
show
go.
up dressed in white with your water gun full of wine around
Well,
you.
wine.
Full, and that's it. You just show. So yes, now there are organized tours that they can take you there. They go
Mhm.
by bus and they you do the whole thing. Okay.
Who provides that wine? Who are the sponsors? Are the city halls or
So the
just
city
wineries?
hall provides about only 3,000 liters.
Yeah.
Okay, which is nothing. The rest of the people they bring their own wine. So
Oh, so you bring your own.
I mean, if you want to throw away very good wine, you throw away very good wine. But all the bars and
I won't.
supermarkets of
I won't
Aro,
do that.
nobody. But all the supermarkets and everywhere,
Yeah.
you have all of this special wine to throw away.
Yeah.
All right, they call it wine. I think it's just a red liquid, okay, with some alcohol into it. So it's fun. It is. Uh,
So even kids are allowed to participate in that?
mm, yes and no. Yes,
Okay.
well, no, because obviously there's alcohol
Yeah.
involved and people are drunk. There's no, I've never heard about violence, people get young kids getting drunk, but there's been accidents because you are on a hill and there are trees and people, it gets slippery. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit more. uh, So the locals, what they have done, it's they have done a kids wine battle. Okay. And instead of using wine, they use grape juice.
Oh, okay. That's a very good idea.
I think it's very cute. I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen pictures of it, I've seen videos of it, but I've never taken my kids to that when they were little.
Uh-huh.
My kids, they have gone last year. My daughter, Fiji, she went to the wine battle.
She did.
Yeah, she did. One of her friends is from Aro, and she
Uh-huh.
was staying at her friend's house. And she said, Dad, it is so much fun. I'm like, oh.
I bet it is.
And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I've never been there. And I know I was like,
Well,
we went
let's
together,
say here
remember?
to our audience that your daughter Fiji is already 23,
24,
4,
25,
4, 25,
24,
25.
25,
Whoa,
24. Oh
really
God,
only
I'm the
four.
worst father. She was
Okay,
born in
she's
20,
over 20.
2001. She was
She's over
so
20,
25.
so she can
Yeah, yeah.
she
Well,
can
and in Spain, by the way, drinking age is 18.
18. That's true.
Okay, so you don't have to be 21. That
Mm.
also attracts a lot of young American tourists because
Uh-huh.
you don't have to be 21. You can be 18 or look 18. If you look 18
Yeah.
enough, they allow you to go there and have
If
fun.
there is any kind of, although you said that you just show up, and is there any kind of control by the local authorities that you could be asked for your ID to see if you are, I mean, randomly?
Not that I know. What I know is that they're getting very serious about it. So
Yeah.
to the battleground, you are not allowed to wear glass bottles.
All
Okay, so
right.
everything has to be in plastic or
Plastic. Yeah.
on brick.
Yeah.
Okay, and tetra brick and cardboard.
Yeah.
Okay, but it cannot take glass into it. Okay, so
Okay.
for security reasons,
Yeah.
and they're
Obviously.
taking it. They know that you're gonna have a lot of young drunk kids. So there are going to be accidents. So there's ambulances and everything is ready for nothing serious to happen. So it's just a very, very fun thing that happens only in Aro in June 29th.
June 29. Oh, we need to go to one of those, Francisco. It sounds so much fun. And I
Mm,
love to see the locals. I mean, there are obviously people living there that's been living that every single year. There are people of all type of age segments. You know,
yes.
I'm pretty sure even brotherhoods, they are fighting against each other that day with
Yes. Yes. Yes.
the with the
There,
wine battle.
those
Sounds
rivalry from this
fantastic.
neighborhood and the other neighborhood. I belong to this church. You belong to the. I hate you. Okay, so let's fight. Uh,
Let's fight in wine.
yeah, it's like let's share some way. It's fun. It's just a great,
Sounds
fun
Yeah, it
experience.
sounds fantastic. Oh my goodness. What else do you want to say about that?
Well,
Just wow.
I would like to for everybody to come over here. A lot of people thinks that coming to Spain in the summer, it's going to be too hot. Yes, especially from Madrid to the south, it's a little bit warmer, but it is an amazing moment of the year here in Spain because in the big cities, they're going to be a little bit more empty because people leave the big cities. But
Hmm.
if you go into the little villages, if you have a chance to get on a car and go around villages, you're going to find all of these strange, fun, very welcoming traditions that they're absolutely everywhere around Spain. I mean,
And the good thing about that, Francisco, that now you mention is that first they are very rooted into the local area,
mhm,
and second they are very open and welcome anyone who wants to join them, isn't it?
yeah, it is. It is. And it's a great way to see the real
Spain.
Spain, our real heritage. Because
Yeah.
when you party, when you see, and especially if you don't just go to the wine battle. Okay, yes,
Hmm.
go to the wine battle, but go before to some wineries, go to the service, to the mass, and you see, hey, all our elderly perfectly dressed, and then how all the young kids they wait until the elderly move away. Now they're gone. Now we're gonna start the fight, so we don't make it inconvenient. So it's a very beautiful way. It's a very respectful. It's a very joyful. Everybody's happy, and in all of these festivities, most of us we are from a city, but our parents, grandparents are from a village.
Hmm.
So we all go back to the village and you see your old friends and the vibe in all of these places. It's beautiful, beautiful. So I invite everybody to come over to all of these festivities. Can be the big ones like the Running of the Bulls, or
Hmm.
can be the little ones like the one in Aro, or the tiny little ones in any village around Spain.
Okay. Well, Francisco, thank you so much for sharing all these fun facts with us. The entire episode, it's been a fun fact. And I know that in your tours you don't have those things
No,
included, but you do have passing by all the area, all the wineries, all this big triangle with that we mentioned earlier in this episode. So if there is anyone out there who's interested in knowing the area, the wine region per se of Spain. There's many wine regions, but that is a very specific one. You got the Navarra wines, you got La Rioja wines, and then you got the Basque Country wines, which are absolutely fantastic. All of them. Is a way to find out all these places, which is Francisco's tours, and all you have to do is to get into his webpage, which is travelingstep.es, isn't it, Francisco?
thank you, Jorge. Yes, we can. I will have some programmed tours, but I can also help you organize your own tour or whatever you want to do. So
So that means that if there is a family that is interested in going to the area, you can customize the
yes, I can
excursion or something like that,
do
like two, three,
whatever.
4 days in the area.
There you go.
Perfect. Great. Well, chicos, out there, listen, like we normally say every time here, it's still is so free if you're watching us in Facebook, in Facebook, yeah, on YouTube. If you give us a thumb up, if you subscribe, if you share the link of this episode with your friends, you have no idea how big that help is. And well, we hope you have enjoyed this wine battle with Francisco. I was kind of overwhelmed about everything that you said. So, Francisco, thank you so much. And I will see you next week. Okay.
Thank you, Jorge. Thank you, everybody. Hopefully, you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Love you all. Hasta la semana que viene. See you next week.
Bye. And as usual, we want to thank all our listeners for being there every week, letting us sharing our talks. Follow us in Spanish Loops in Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or your favorite platform.
And in Instagram, you can find us as the Spanish Loops Podcast. No spaces altogether. If you want to find us the quickest way, just Google Spanish Loops Podcast and you will find us. Hasta la vista, amigos.
See you next week.